Amy Schneider has proven herself one of the smartest women in America. Schneider, who is trans and a lesbian, has won the Jeopardy Tournament of Champions against software developer Andrew He and Associate Professor of Operations Research Sam Buttrey. The Tournament of Champions was set up so that whoever won 3 games first would be crowned the ultimate champion. Schneider won 3 games. He won 2, and Buttrey won 1. Schneider took home the $250,000 grand prize for the win. This Christmas is surely going to be extra special for Schneider. Congratulations, Amy.
Amy Schneider, that's your 3rd win. You won our $250,000 grand prize. Andrew He in 2nd place wins $100,000. For 3rd place, Sam Buttrey wins $50,000. Well played, all 3 of you.
Question statement 3. I'd swallow that. It surprised me that the trans lesbian Amy Schneider won Jeopardy Tournament of Champions.
No.
Not surprised. And I hope that one day we could just call her a lesbian, all right? Because that's what she is. She's a lesbian woman and that has beat all those boys' asses and handed it to them.
I mean,
you sound very, just very enthusiastic.
You know, I don't like Jeopardy. I don't like any of those things. I don't want to learn anything, right? Come on. But when she was on it the first time, I was glued to it. I was DVRing
we
it.
We reported it like every night at Queer Nights.
But the thing is, it's a big deal. Like,
she wins again.
What she did was it's never done before.
Never.
And then to put on top of that, the fact that Amy is who she is, this is the level of visibility that queer kids sitting at home need to see.
Yeah, or that old lady in Colorado Springs, you know, that has never ever been near someone who is trans. Yeah. All of a sudden going, oh, I like her. Look at her win. Oh, she's so smart. Yes. Oh, really? That's her background. All of a sudden, it becomes something normal.
I think that's why I don't drink for these questions, because it's like I'm not the one that should be surprised. Like the ones that are gonna be surprised.
No, Jonathan, I got to call you out on that.
Call me out.
The reason you don't drink at these is episode 2 when you drank so much.
That's so true, though.
Go back and look.
That's very true.
I'm not surprised either, because remember, before she got here, she won 40 games in a row. So she deserved to be there. She earned her seat there, you know, amongst everyone else who's in that category.
Well, and she wasn't big on social media and all that until she started winning and winning and winning, and she didn't want to be put into that spotlight, but she understood that spotlight she had to be in and represent us, you know? So she threw the first pitch out. Did you guys hear this story? That's some bullshit. She threw out the first pitch for the San Francisco game, right? And she was wearing a big old tutu and blah, blah, blah. Well, that game was put on by Fox, right? And guess what? They didn't air her throw the first pitch. They put freaking cracker-ass NASCAR guy Bush throwing a first pitch at a completely other game as the first pitch to that game.
I didn't know.
Okay? All right? And she didn't lose her freaking mind. I would have lost my shit, okay? Like, I would have been on the biggest soapbox ever. Like, how dare you? How freaking dare you?
Well, I mean,
that's an interesting story.
Honestly, talking about exposure and everything like that, after the shooting, they actually did a survey about exposure to the story. Fox was literally showing 10% of the level of coverage that all the other news outlets were doing.
Well,
and not only that, she's also the winningest woman in Jeopardy history. So that's huge. So I really hope that she gets an opportunity to host Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, isn't it a cool moment that after that streak being the second most winning contestant in history, that the host of the show is Ken Jennings, who presents the award to her. I think that's just an absolutely cool moment. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.